Hey everybody, this is your boy T Ray from H10 Hanshin Tigers English News. Today is November the 11th, 2020. Happy birthday, Kento Itohara, and happy Pocky Day to all you chocolate lovers. I'm here with my main boy, Zorny. How you doing, buddy?
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Hey, so we just hung out on Zoom with a few other awesome Patreon folks, and we watched the game together and talked all the way through. Man, I don't think we even talked about what was happening in the game that much. We're just talking Tigers because we all love Hanshin.
Yeah, I think we didn't even watch the game, as you said. Like we were just like talking about like baseball in general, like things like I don't know, anything related to baseball, our experiences, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, even though like, and to be very honest, like I mean, there wasn't much going on
In the game. Yeah,
that game, like so
not
like
zero.
what's the? I mean, it's not like it's we're bound to the playoffs or something.
Right.
So it's just like it was kind of okay to like to chat and like it was very yeah, it was very entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, it was such a low stakes game and very little drama in the game itself. I mean, the lone run came on a Chikamoto triple, but yeah. So that's the end of the season, though, man. COVID shortened season, and obviously, with there being no playoffs, then this is it for us. I mean, if there had been playoffs, then this would have been the here we go, and we'd be hosting the Chunichi Dragons for a best of three, but that ain't happening. So the Giants go straight to the Nippon Series, and you know what we say to them: May you be swept by
Yep.
anybody. I don't care if it's the Marines or Hawks. I just want to see
Yeah.
the Giants lose.
Exactly.
So, hey man, we are going to do a TTT as we've been doing throughout the year. Zorny and I just chatting it up with our fingers on the keyboards. So stay tuned for that. That's coming in a few days' time. But any quick thoughts, impressions on the 2020 season of the Hanshin Tigers, man?
I think overall was the offense definitely improved. I'm satisfied in a way. Uh, I mean, I think like we all got hit by COVID. I think like that was a big problem, like injuries as well. But overall, I think like I'm satisfied. Like we finished in second place. I mean, it was an improvement from last year. Like last year, we finished like in third place. So I think like overall, I'm kind of pleased. I don't really have that many complaints. Yeah, I think it was kind of okay. I wish we had like at least a chance to play the climax series. Um, I mean, you never know. Maybe like the approach to the this final stretch would change. Maybe just I mean because like you're getting to play the playoffs. Maybe like that it would be a little bit more exciting. But still, it's okay. Like second place, I'll take it. I think like next year, it's gonna be Ichiban for sure.
So, anyway, you slice it. I mean, second place is not where we wanted to end. But think about it in these terms, everybody. Um, a couple of terms. First of all, we started the year 2-10, and we ended the year going 15 games above 500 the rest of the way. So we dug ourselves a deep hole, and we got all the way to second and stayed there for most of the second half of the season. But then the other one to look at is this is kind of interesting. Go back to 2014, the year that we swept the Giants in the playoffs. We finished that season 7 games above 500. We finished this season 7 games above 500. Our winning percentage is just slightly higher than it was that year. But if the Giants lose on Saturday, we end 7.5 back of them. And in 2014, we finished 7.5 back of them. So it's basically, in some ways, it's like 2014. I mean, again, we've got some uh, individual titles on our team, such as the Suarez saves title, which Sengjuan O won in 2014. We got the stolen bases from Chikamoto. And of course, in 2014, we had Merton with average, Gomez with RBIs, and Messenger with strikeouts and wins, I believe. So not quite that dominant, but we had an ace in Yuki Nishi. We had a slugger in Yusuke Oyama, who also provided the RBIs. We didn't have that super high average guy, but that could be something that comes next year. But we definitely have some really good pieces in place, as we talked about with the rest of the Zoom crew. We finally have an absolute answer at catcher, an absolute answer in center field, and an absolute answer at third base. And those are three key positions. And then even, like left field is, well, it's quite decided as long as Sands, continues to perform, which he didn't really for the last 2 months of the year. And then also first base, if Marte stays healthy, that's kind of set as well. So we have a lot of pieces in place. And then our rotation is pretty strong. So on the whole, I think this was a great year of formation for our team, of really becoming solid. Now it's a matter of these guys all stepping it up an extra notch. And I'm looking especially at pieces like Kinami, Itohara, and then whoever ends up in right field. It could be Sato, it could be Yokawa, whatever it is. Everybody's got to tighten up the defense because I think that was the crusher right there. That was the killer.
Yeah, so like for me, for instance, like even Obata could be a guy, defensively, I think like he really, I mean, showed like some really good skills. Um, we just need him to mature a bit more offensively. But as you said, like maybe in right field we can have Sato. That could be something that like can boost the offense for sure. I mean, that's what we expect. I mean, we don't know like if it's gonna happen, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think like the main, like some of the pieces, like the majority of the pieces are set already. So that's a good sign for sure. Like compared to like the past years. So yeah, I'm excited. I think like it's gonna be like next season has everything to, I don't know, to be good.
And I think like having a manager like Yano, who, of course, he's good at reflecting on things that happened or things that went wrong, but he's also the type that looks ahead and says, okay, well, how do we build on that? How do we change that? How do we improve that? As opposed to like hammering these guys into the ground and saying you sucked. He's actually saying, okay, well, you made that mistake. Now what? And I really like that attitude. So, hey, we're going to save a lot of the rest of our chatter for everybody to read on their screens when we do the episode 9 of Two Talking Torakichi. But Zorni, it's been a pleasure, and it was a lot of fun to take in the game with you on Zoom today. If you want to do that next year, everybody, we're going to do a few of those on through the Patreon. So anyone that's a patron will get into those special ones. But we might also do some that are open to the public. So keep your eyes open on that for 2021. Enjoy your off season, everyone. Zorni, man, we're going to be back stronger than ever in 2021, aren't we?
Without a doubt, yeah, you can count on me for anything, and I'll see you guys next season.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.